Good morning, Knights. I'm Ailey Harrison.
And I'm Cameron McBride. You're watching Show 33 of FTV.
Have you ever been to Foothill Choir's Knights Dinner Show? Well, here's a sneak peek of this year's Knights on the Radio.
The radio show happens to be quite a lot of work. The kids come in and practice every Tuesday and Thursday night for a couple hours. During the night rehearsals, we're working on choreography, and it takes about 2 months of school where we're working on the actual music component. And then, of course, we get to put them all together and do the staging in the cafeteria. So it does take a lot of time. So we start on a Tuesday night, and we have consecutive performances Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday we have a matinee showing and an evening performance. It is very tiring for the kids, but they end up loving it, and after it's all over, they kind of have withdrawals and want to do it all again.
We've all arrived late to school and had to sign in, but have you ever wondered what Mrs. Marsh and Miss Smith do behind the counter? Jillian and Jose met up to see what they do.
I'm Karen Marsh. I work in the attendance office. We do the usual office duties. So when parents call in, we take messages to clear their students' absences. And we also work with the teachers, administrators, students, parents, social workers, police department regarding students.
On late arrival day, there's a lot of people coming in and signing in late. Yeah. Okay, we also deal with a lot of truancy letters, and we talk to your parents about clearing your absences on time. Okay, please make sure you guys clear your absences like within 5 days.
Okay.
So if you know that you're going to be returning, either bring a note with you, have your parents call.
I like working in the office because it's busy and fun working with the students.
FTV reporter Lowell Tesfa and photographer Zane Ralph went and talked to teachers to see how long they have worked at Foothill High.
I like the attention to detail, and I like seeing kids turn into artists.
I've been working at Foothill High School for 23 years. And one of the main things I really like about Foothill, for me personally, is I get a lot of freedom in what I get to teach, because I'm teaching in the engineering program right now. So I get to do a lot of hands-on project-based learning, which I really love. And the other thing I like about Foothill is the type of students that I get to work with. For the time that I've been here, it's been really tremendous to work with a lot of students and see them progress in their education and go off and do great things after they graduate.
Well, I think this is my 29th year of coaching here, and I think I've been in the district for 28 years of teaching. Well, teaching's it's a great profession. I mean, it's something that changes constantly, so it's not like you go to work and do the same thing every day. There's always what's going to happen with the kids every day, so it's constantly changing. Kids are great, especially here at Foothill. I think the kids are great. So I think that's the whole key thing on teaching is working with the kids, and I really like the subjects that I teach. Teaching oceanography right now is just something I really enjoy. So yeah, things are really good, and definitely with the aquatics. I love water polo and swimming, and dealing with the athletes I get to work with every single day. That's always good. So, for 30 years, I'll be going beyond 30 years. Well, that's a good question. I didn't go right into college thinking I'd be a teacher. It was probably a little later on, towards the finishing my college, after I graduated, where I decided to go into teaching. But once I got into teaching and thought I was, I thought I'd go until I retire. It depends on where you ask me. Like right into college, I actually wanted to be a marine biologist when I first started teaching, and then then I kind of changed over to exercise physiology, and then from there kind of eventually got into teaching. So once I started teaching, I knew I was going to try to change jobs. And once I've been actually here at Foothill coaching, I really didn't want to leave. I maybe had some opportunities along the way, but nothing that to me was going to be a better job. So it's been great. It's been great being here at Foothill.
Our dance team has been killing it this year. Reporter Costadina Buelna and photographer Taylor Marie went to catch up with the girls and get the scoop on what to expect for this coming year.
All hands on deck. I'm back to So guys, how are you guys preparing for your upcoming competition?
Well, this month we are starting to do 6 a.m. practices, and we get up earlier to get used to the time in Florida, and we're trying to cut down our dances in each section and try to be sharper.
What can we expect from you guys for the rest of the year?
JV is performing at the Sadie's Assembly the week after we get back from Nationals, and then we have a few more competitions. We'll be performing at Prom Assembly, and then we'll have an end of the year show in June.
Nice. How does it feel performing in front of the entire student body?
It's a little bit scary.
Yeah, it is. But once we get out, all our nerves go away, and so we just want to have fun, show what we can do.
Also, what has been your guys' favorite dance so far this year?
I like our prom routine.
I love hip hop. Hip hop is my favorite.
I'm gonna browse the weekly sports. We have girls water polo against Yorba Linda tomorrow for their senior night game. Also, we have boys basketball, and that's it. Good luck, Knights.
So the Hateful Eight follows 8 characters. One's a bounty hunter, one's a sheriff, one's a hangman, all of which have long histories post-Civil War Wyoming. They all find themselves stuck in a cabin during a blizzard. None of them trust each other. The whole movie is them trying to figure out who's who, who's lying, who's telling the truth. It's a really great thriller.
I really thought it was very Tarantino. For those of you that have seen a Tarantino movie before, like Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, this really plays like a Western homage to that.
I thought it'd be more like Django and Jane because it had more of the Western vibe to it. but Turner just tapped down back to his roots.
Yes.
Got down to Pulp Fiction and also to Reservoir Dogs.
Reservoir Dogs mostly because it focused on dialogue more than anything. Of course, it has the classic Tarantino action and violence and blood splatter and stuff, but it was the dialogue that really stood out to me throughout the entire film.
One of the things that Tarantino really tried to do was bring back the old movie kind of vibe.
Yes. Yeah, what I read he's doing is he's doing a 70mm roadshow, which is where they film it on 70mm, and they actually have it where they play the full length of the movie, which most theaters are not doing, and there's an intermission. He's trying to make film watching and viewing of movies is more of a formal and exclusive event than it is today.
That's all for today, Nights. I'm Eileen Harrison.
And I'm Cameron McBride. Thanks for watching FTV.